What's going down, you dirty bastards? It's your boy 𝗖𝗵𝗵, aka Big Boss, Rick Rose. All jokes aside, guys, I know it's been ages. It's your boy Grizzy, aka El-Sypheon, or 𝗖𝗵𝗵, however you like to pronounce it. It's been a long time, I know. It's been ages since you guys haven't seen me anyway, but yeah, I think what I'm trying to say is you haven't seen me or heard of me for a long time. I'll get into why I haven't been on for so long in another video. However, today what we're going to be doing is learning how you can play PlayStation 2 games on your PC. I've done a tutorial a long time ago about it. Obviously, it's 2023 now and I think people have forgot about it. So what I want to do is reintroduce the concept to you guys. So is it possible? Absolutely, it has been possible for a long time. However, problem is, back in the day, due to specs and stuff, I think it used to be very glitchy. However, now as time progressed and we've got games that look like real life, yeah, now it's a lot easier to play PlayStation 2 games on your PC. We will require an emulator for this, and of course I'm going to show you everything on this video. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. But before that, please, since I'm kind of getting back in touch with YouTube, please subscribe if this video is of value to you. Press a like button if you enjoyed it, or make sure you press the bell icon as well. My plan is to have all sorts of different videos. I'm just going to be producing content as time goes by. It's not going to be filtered, so we won't have category specifics until I find my algorithm here, or should I say my rhythm in YouTube. So I'm going to be posting all sorts of different videos. So without further ado, let's head straight into the desktop.
Why Grizzy on production?
Wicked. So you're gonna need to download these files. I'll show you where to get them. So what you first need to do is get an emulator called PCSX2. It's been running for a very long time. I've been using it myself. I've made tutorials on it on YouTube back in the days, and it's good to know that this emulator is still running. So yeah, the emulator is called PCSX2. If you Google it, you'll definitely find it, but you will find the link in the description anyway. Okay, so you just go to the download section. Now you've got two options. You've got the installer version and the portable version. I've already got the portable version because I just like the simplicity of it. I can put it in my flash drive, put it in my other PC. I've got so many PCs, so this will be an easy choice for me. However, there's no specifics. You can get whatever you want. You can get the installer, you can get the portable. I personally got the portable version, so I click this, okay? Now the second thing that you need to do is get BIOS. You don't really need to know what this is specifically. I have no idea what this is myself. All I know is that you need it to make this work. And the other thing that you need is a file extractor. You can get WinRAR or you can get 7-zip. I personally have 7-zip. It's much more neater personally, I think. I've been using WinRAR for the longest, but recently I've started to use 7-zip. I didn't like WinRAR's ads, and you know, it's just a whole mess. Moving on. Now, once you've downloaded your files, what you want to do is install 7-zip. Now, once you install it, you'll be able to open this file and extract it. So what I've done is just, you know, extract it to the desktop, and you will get this file. The BIOS folder that you downloaded, make sure you extract it and put all the files in. And if you navigate your way through, you will see a folder called BIOS inside of it. What you want to do is just drag all the files in here into the BIOS folder, and that should be that's you set. I've done that already, so I'm not going to be doing that. What I will do is get straight into the emulator. Now, because I've opened this emulator already, there's like a little introduction bit where it just confirms what BIOS you have. Plugins, I know it already came with the plugins anyway, so you don't have to download that. you're pretty much ready to go. However, what I do recommend is going to config and then go to video and then click plugin settings, right? By default, I think it should say OpenGL. What I did instead is I clicked Direct 3D 11, the hardware version, not the software one. And what you want to do is in the adapters section, you want to select your graphic card. Now it's 2023, I'm sure most of you guys have a decent graphic card. Yeah, so go ahead and do that. I think by default it should have native PS2. Now native simply just means it's gonna play exactly with the same graphics as it was in PlayStation. All these other options are basically up-res, and what that simply means is it just expands the graphics rather than it being old school graphics. It will kind of filter it and make it sort of new. It'll be a lot more smoother. So personally, I have native 1080p. You can go above that. The more you increase this, the more it will consume your graphics card. So please double check your graphic cards if it's capable. Worst case scenario, just try it out. If it seems to be working fine and there's no lag, then that's totally fine. But personally, I don't think you need to go any longer than 1080p anyway. And that's it. You're pretty much ready to go. I missed out a huge step and I realized that during editing this video. So what I'm going to do is quickly show you how to use your controller and configure that. Before you do anything, you want to make sure your controller is connected. I'm using a wireless controller that I use for PlayStation 4. And what you want to do is make sure that controller is connected. So for me, I would go to devices. It says Bluetooth turned off. Actually, wait, I have a PlayStation 5 controller and a PS4 controller. Okay, so yeah, this is connected. And what you want to do is click config, navigate to controllers, and click plugin settings. So on this section, all you want to do is click the next tab, which says pad 1. And as you can see, I've already mapped out my controllers, but all you want to do is just click these buttons and map it out accordingly. Once you're all done, make sure you click apply and then click OK. And that's your controller setup. You can use keyboard as well. I think by default keyboard is pretty much set up anyway, but I like to use controller anyway. It's the best experience in my opinion, so I'm probably going to stick with the controller. The next thing you need to do is download the PlayStation 2 ISO game. I will not include any links to any games. However, it will be pretty easy for you to find that on Google anyway. So if you type in whatever game you want, and if you type in ISO download on Google, you should be able to find so many PlayStation 2 games. So I've downloaded my PlayStation 2 games anyway. Today we're going to be testing out Crash Bandicoot. Let's give this a shot. Let me just quickly disable the sound so that you guys don't hear it. Cool. I'm just gonna double tap this to make it full screen. I've got my PlayStation, well, it's not officially PlayStation, but it's a Nikon controller. Got that set up with my computer. You can use PlayStation 4 controller or anything like that. It should work. Should be fine. And yeah, let's see how that works. It's looking good so far. Just gonna click new game because what we want to do is test out how it actually performs. I'm just gonna put in Grizzy. So far looking good, no lag. So far good. Okay. Well, seems to be running fine. There you go.
What are you looking at, fuzzhead? I'm Rocco, the Earth Elemental.
Oh gosh.
Uka Uka and Dr.
Alright, let's go, let's go. Yeah, seems to be running fine. Checkpoint here. Wicked. Guys, we have done it. Now you can enjoy all the old PlayStation 2 games, if they're not on PlayStation Plus, that is, because most of the games are coming up on PlayStation Plus now, which is really, really good. and that means I don't have to go down the route of installing a emulator or doing any of this. I can just have it directly hooked up to my PlayStation 4 or 5. It works on both. So yeah, please do let me know if you guys want this game, if you want me to play this game fully and put it on YouTube. Let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys have learned something new today. Hopefully I've been of value, and if I have, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, comment what video you'd like next. I am open to any sort of ideas right now because I have none. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. It's been a pleasure. Catch you guys in the next video. Adios.